Yeah, I had 3 full playthroughs of that game. My first guy was like in any other Elder Scrolls game, like one that had like classes. You'd probably call him a battle mage, you know. That's like little column A, a little column B, you know. Typically like blunt weapons, like little one-handed things. You know, you got a little one-handed thing in one hand, a spell in the other. That's how you would define a battle mage.
I did
The schools of magic are useful, but my second dude was full mage.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Like that's
You're
like,
a bold man.
Exactly. Like no armor, you know, too. You wear cloth because you have a spell that
gives you armor.
That gives you armor, but only if you're not wearing any actual armor. You have to be wearing robes, you know. And it was really fun. Repetitive. You spend a lot of your time waiting for mana to come back. You were saying before I interrupted you.
For my guy, when I went back to Skyrim on the PS4 remaster, which was beautiful.
I imagine
it's fucking gorgeous. And because you know, like for me and like my gamer tags last Caldarian, I made up this name.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like, if we made D&D, I would name my character Caldarian. Like that's my fantasy name.
That's awesome.
And it actually all started with fucking Dragon Ball Z. Like the first Dragon Ball Z game that had a character creator, I named him Caldarian, and it just kind of stuck.
No, that's awesome.
But in Fire Emblem Awakening, it was the first time they gave you like a character, like an avatar creator. Do I not have bombs? I thought I got the bomb bag. Oh, bullet bag. Oh man.
Keep walking, son.
Maybe I didn't find it.
No, you got to do the other top floor.
You sure?
See, you're not over the skull yet.
Oh, silly me.
Yeah. No, I get you.
But
anyway,
in Awakening, like you get to customize their face and everything. So I had my Caldarian was like, they had like the little anime boys, but you can also make them like old and kind of like grizzled. So like my guy had like a shaved head, and he had a scar on one of his eyes.
Oh, I love that.
And in Skyrim, I made him look like that, but like instead of being like Fire Emblem anime, like the eye that had the scar was white, and I gave him purple face paint over it, like. So it's just like, all right, so this is grizzled, like real talk, Caldarian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just cool that now I have all these iterations of this character.
That's cool
for me.
Yeah. I have to have a dark elf in every Elder Scrolls game, like, which really sucks because in Morrowind they are fucking hideous. Not in Morrowind, in Oblivion. God, are the models in Oblivion hideous? Like,
is Morrowind the first?
Morrowind is Elder Scrolls
of game?
3. You know, that was the kind that were like, this is what every open world game is going to be from now on. Yeah, you know.
And then Oblivion came afterwards.
Yeah, then it was Oblivion, then and then Skyrim. Yeah, but like you could say that Morrowind was uglier on a technical level, but just aesthetically, I fucking hate, like, the world looks pretty cool, but like, you know, grassy fields.
Yeah.
The way the way the models look in fucking Oblivion, like going back to it, you know, maybe at the time it didn't look so fucking hideous, but god damn is that game ugly. At least the humans are really fucking ugly. I can't look at them.
Damn.
I went back to replay it after my fucking after like my third Skyrim playthrough. Oh, and my third Skyrim player was something I never have done, but now I realize, like, why the fuck don't I do that? I just made a straight up like warrior orc, but a lady orc, which I think is kind of cool. She was dope.
Oh,
fucked up everything. That was what I realized with her, is that nothing was a challenge because she is stronger than everything, and that was fun.
I made my guy pretty pro, like, oh fuck, get out. But like he had magic heavy armor, and you know, both one-handed and two-handed. I think starting off Skyrim with two-handed is just like, it's a nice.
It's because fucking
you can just barrel through people.
Exactly. Like,
and it's a really nice fallback. I'm not going where there's two of you. Fucking douchebag just dancing.
Just hopping to you. Scoffing at you.
I just go turtle mode. He's too pointy. I like in Breath of the Wild how they allude, if like you do the stone monuments, they allude to like this great war between the cursed by the L targeting, this great war between the Lizalfos and the Zoras.
Yeah, it's awesome. I always wonder about like those creatures and their actual life, like, because it's almost like think like the difference between like orcs from Tolkien, where they are like just embodiments of like rage and hate, and they detest themselves and they detest one another, you know, because Tolkien is such an allegorical writer, you know. They just are hatred, you know.
Was I already in here?
No, it just looks the same.
Why?
Because it's easy.
Thanks, Navi.
As opposed to like Elder Scrolls, where orcs are just another kind of person. You know? Like they got their culture going on, and maybe it's a bit more barbarous, you know, like a little bit more violent. But
did you read the Aragon series?
No.
Oh. Because, like, they're not orcs, but they're Urgles. And in the...
Tell me about these Urgles.
And in the third or fourth book, they kind of, like, they team up. Like, the evil king had the Urgles, like, working for him.
Of course.
And then they're like,
Who else
no.
are they going to work for?
But then they end up joining the Resistance because he fucks over the Urgles.
Oh, it's dope.
And then you learn more about their culture. Right. And Aragon, the character, has to overcome, you know, his personal prejudices and shit.
That's awesome.
So it's pretty interesting.
All right. I think I'm probably not going to, but that has given me a respect for something that I wouldn't have like thought about.
And that kid wrote the series. Like the first book came out when I think he was 17.
Are you fucking
And he
joking?
wrote Aragon.
Oh man, what am I doing?
And as a kid, I was like, "Fuck yeah, this is sick."
Yeah, of course.
He's got a dragon.
And that means it did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, as a have I told you that I've been re-listening? I've been listening to the audiobooks for the Harry Potter series for like the first time since I was like a little kid.
Oh, you haven't been like... See, I fuck.
What's up?
I was a big reader as a kid, so I read them all.
Lord, like I was a.
Woo!
Here's the thing, and it's weird now because I'm such a heavy reader now. Like a reading heavyweight. But yeah, I wasn't really so much into reading when I was a kid, but I sure did love being read to. You know, like, because I guess I was such a visual thinker. You know.
Yeah.
That I didn't have the energy to read and make it in my head, like to visualize it in my head at the same time. There was too much. There was too much to ask of me. So, and also the thing that's cool about audiobooks is that, like, you can share a book between multiple people at the same time. So, like, my family would listen to Harry Potter, you know? Like, me, my dad, and my sister, and it was a bonding experience, you know?
Yeah, and you get to react to it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do you guys think is happening? Yeah, you know? Like, that's why people have book clubs.
What are you doing with me? Thank you. I guess, yeah, I'm on the Navi nitpicking. Fuck it.
That's all right. Just do you, son.
Dun, 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 dun,
Cool spatial design. What the fuck was I talking about?
I love the Harry Potter books, though.
Yeah. It's just fucking delightful. And if you ever get a chance, like, hell, like when you're drawing, if you need something to listen to, you know? Like, I highly recommend the reading that Jim Dale did with Listening Library. For anyone who's curious, again, that's Jim Dale with Listening Library. And he's
Welcome to Thought for your thoughts.
He's like, I am filling in for so-and-so who is a benefit for perished women.
And I'm August Clementine.
Just NPR ass. But no, Jim Dale has just...
Fuck you! Fuck you!
He sounds like the grandpa that everyone deserves, you know? that almost none of us have, but everyone deserves that grandpa. Like he wasn't even that old, but he has a British voice, so they always sound more mature, you know.
Yeah, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that even their idiots sound smart.